So the game I'm playing today is called Donut County. You know, the game that I said at the beginning of my Wander Song video that I really wanted to record on that day instead of Wander Song, but I couldn't because OBS Studio decided to have a major malfunction and suddenly stopped capturing the game correctly. Well, yeah, we're playing that game today finally because I managed to find a workaround for that problem. Unfortunately, the workaround is actually switching back to classic OBS, which I was very reluctant to do. Not only that, but I'm also pretty much forced to record this game in a completely different way than I did other games back when I was still using classic OBS. I'm using monitor capture for the first time, because as it turns out, not even classic OBS can capture Donut County correctly. I don't know what it is with this particular game and every release of OBS seemingly being incapable of recording it. Window capture doesn't work, neither does game capture, so I pretty much had to go with the brute force method, which is monitor capture. Fun fact, I actually had to use monitor capture to record the Piku Niku video as well, because OBS Studio wouldn't capture that properly, and neither could old OBS. And once again, it was working fine before. I don't know, it seems like a lot of games that run on the Unity engine in particular, if I load it for the first time, then OBS will capture it just fine, but then when I close the game and reopen it, all of a sudden OBS just loses the ability to capture the game correctly. But anyway, welcome to Donut County. I have wanted to cover this game for a few months now. This originally came out at the end of August last year. It's another game published by Annapurna Interactive, so we're actually playing two Annapurna games back to back, and it was developed primarily by just one person, that person in question being Ben Esposito. Again, I really do hope I'm pronouncing your last name correctly. Ben Esposito is mostly well known for being part of the Arcane Kids collective. Arcane Kids are the same group of developers who are responsible for creating a lot of left-field freeware games. Their first big claim to fame, if you could even call it that, was a freeware title called Zenith, which I am just now remembering that I had mentioned on Twitter all the way back in 2013 that I wanted to do a video on Zenith, and I still haven't gotten around to doing it, but then again, this is me we're talking about, so it's not really that surprising. Some of you may also remember that bizarre Sonic fan game that made its rounds within the Let's Play community back in 2015, Sonic Dreams Collection. Yeah, that was also made by Arcane Kids. Ben Esposito himself, though, has also worked on some of Annapurna's own titles as well. He worked as a level design consultant on What Remains of Edith Finch, and he was also a level designer for The Unfinished Swan. Donut County is Ben Esposito's newest solo project, although there were a few other people who contributed work to this game as well, but this game was developed mostly by just him. Now, my original plan for this video was to do a one-part full playthrough of Donut County, which, if I decided to go through with it, probably would have taken me about 2 hours. And when I was playing this game off screen, I got a little bit carried away, because as you can see, the title screen here, we have a girl and a raccoon. There's just a raccoon searching through the dumpster. There's a drone in the dumpster for some reason. Well, this is not normally the title screen that you get when you start the game on a fresh save file. The only reason this screen appears on the title screen is because I've already beaten the game. I actually sat down one evening about a month ago and played through this game in its entirety. What exactly is the main menu normally supposed to look like? Well, I'm not gonna tell you. That's something you gotta figure out for yourself, because I'm not gonna spoil it for you, although in all fairness, I didn't realize the title screen would change completely once I did beat the game. But either way, we are going to begin a new game here, and we are not going to be playing through this entire thing. I'm probably just going to be playing through half the game like I did with Flower. So with that being said, let's begin our adventure here. Gonna go to a new game, and also, I do realize I haven't actually described what this game is, but I did that on purpose. It's another one of those hard-to-describe with words kinds of games. You'll get a much better idea as to what the game entails when I actually show you the game itself. So, we're here at Myra's house, or Mira's house? Not sure how to pronounce that. Myra is the girl that we saw on the title screen, just so you know. So we're going into her house right here. Ben Esposito presents. You can actually mess around with the letters right there, which is a nice touch. Mira, when are you coming into work? I'm bored. You can send a duck at him, and he replies with a duck of his own. You can just text as many ducks to him as you want. There's no limit as to how many ducks you can text in this game. As a matter of fact, there is an achievement you can collect if you text a certain number of ducks. This is not actually useful in the slightest, but, you know, if you, for all you achievement hunters out there. But yeah, that's not really useful in the slightest. Quiet, BK. I'm dead. I've died. Please have some respect. Yeah, by the way, did you guys hear that Jacksepticeye died recently? This is very tragic indeed. My condolences go out to his entire family. LOL, why are you dead? The honking man woke me up again. At the honk of dawn! Honking! Unbelievable. Don't worry. I'll revenge you. Be careful, dude. This guy really honks. Yeah, whatever. Come to the donut shop. And stop feeding your dog bread. He needs bread to live, BK. He's a certified loaf. Okay, I'm leaving in 5 minutes, bye. Yeah, this game has all sorts of horrible puns. Also, I'm curious as to how many people are just going to blindly assume that the thing I said about Jacksepticeye was actually serious. It's a meme, guys. Look into it a little bit further. That's actually really nice, by the way. You have to open up the drapes with the donut. Just kind of have to, like, slide it along to the right. Actually, wait, why is this? Oh, right. I forgot you have to open the window in order to go to the next area. Alright, so this is Donut County right here. So you are controlling this hole on the ground. So this game is kind of similar to games like Katamari, where you have to consume various objects in order to become larger. In this case, the object you're controlling is a hole, and you just have to make various objects fall into the hole in order to make it grow larger, so that you can consume even larger objects. You have to consume every single object in a level in order to beat it, and as you can see, we can't consume the honking man right now because our hole is too small. But we can just fill the hole. That really doesn't sound right at all, but whatever. We're filling the hole with letters. That's what we're doing. We're filling the holes with the Donut County logo, and just dropping the letters into the hole. And notice how large we are becoming. So now the screen's gonna zoom out, and Honking Man's gonna start driving around. We can flip him over. He does drop some donuts when we do that, so we have to go and eat the donut. I can't even see my hole right now. There we go. There we go. Gotta pick up the grass, the rocks, the fence. You just have to eat absolutely everything. Oh yeah, the raccoon's name is BK, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Well, I mean, the game already mentioned that, but anyway, get into my hole, please. Oh my god. He just got, like, absolutely destroyed. He just spun out like a true champion right there. Donut shop. Like, I flipped him over and then he fell into the hole. Right, so we're going to the donut shop. Just gonna go in. I really do like this game's art style, by the way. Dude, the honking stopped. Did you actually just do something to the honking man? We can honk as well. Yeah, we're controlling BK now. Yeah, don't worry about him. I just delivered him a donut. Smiley emoticon. Okay, LOL. Well, I guess it distracted him. Hey, guess what? I'm level 9 now. Wow. It took you that long to respond with wow. Cool. Also, I can't speak yet again. You don't get it, Myra. Mira? Still don't know how to pronounce your damn name. At level 10, I earned my quadcopter. Oh, right. Sick. Congrats. We're gonna buzz around like kings. Hehehehe. Okay, see you soon, BK. And that's that entire conversation. 6 weeks later. Suddenly, we've gone underground. Mira? How could you smash my quadcopter? Who cares about your stupid quadcopter? How could you destroy the entire town? 999 feet below. Donut County. So, yeah, the entire county is underground now. Foreshadowing for the future. I've never destroyed anything. I'm Kyan. OMG, what? You used that stupid app to open up holes all over town, and now we're all stuck underground. Everything here looks fine to me, except my quadcopter. I'm the victim! Will someone back me up here? This is Coco. This is Potter. BK, it's obvious that you did it. I got swallowed by a hole right after I ordered a donut from your shop. What does that have to do with Mira smashing my quadcopter? Potter, what happened to your son? Oh, pup. My sweet puppin' boy. He must still be up there somewhere. Well, we're gonna bring him on down. Bring him on down to Chinatown. Left click to deploy hole. 10:46 p.m. What I do find very interesting is that this game actually makes use of the clock on your computer. So when this says 10:46 right here, it's actually 10:46 p.m. at night at the time I'm recording this. It's a neat little touch, but it doesn't actually affect the game world in any way. The environments don't change depending on the time of day. So we're at Potter's Rock, and we need to, well, pick up Potter. So we're gonna left click to deploy our hole. I'm not sure if we can deploy the hole anywhere, but this would be a good starting point for now, because our hole is very tiny. So this is basically the whole game, guys. All we're doing here is just picking up objects, you know, trying to fill the hole so it grows larger, and then we can pick up even larger objects, and the objective of all these levels is to just pick up every single object. So basically one of those Katamari-esque games. And that's pretty much all there is to it, honestly. It does throw in some other mechanics in the later levels, but not that much changes in terms of actual gameplay. The game definitely gets a lot harder as it progresses, though. Also, I have no goddamn clue what's happening to this music. The music in this game is so weird, but at the same time, it's still oddly catchy. Of course, there is no music playing in the background right now, but just you wait. It's gonna get really strange. So we're gonna pick up the boxes. There's a mug on top of this, on top of this crate right here. No, that's not a crate. It's clearly made out of cardboard. It's always great when you don't know the difference between a box and a crate. That's something you really need to get sorted out in your life, if you don't know the difference. Gotta pick up the potted plants. You can also move the hole towards the house right there, and then Potter just gets scared and slams the door on you. We're just gonna go right ahead and pick up the cacti. Oh god, wait, are we large enough for this? Wait, I can kind of, like, fit it right in. There we go. Sometimes you really have to fiddle with the object in order to actually make it fit inside the hole, since this game is physics-based and everything. Sometimes you can just barely squeeze in objects that seem to be too large for your hole. Gotta get this brick right here. That just somehow opens up the door. I don't exactly know how that works. Well, that's not a door, that's more like a gate. There we go. Now we have to basically destroy her pottery right here. But first, you gotta grow. You gotta pick up what I assume is paint. Well, actually, I don't know if that is paint or not, but that's what it looks like to me. So I'm just gonna assume it's paint for now. I'm gonna say that it's paint, and if I say it's paint, that means it is paint, because the truth is whatever I want it to be. Because I don't care about objective facts. If I feel like something is true, then that clearly means it is true. Okay, anyway, you need to die right about now. There we go, thank you very much. I mean, even though the game itself is not really that eventful, I think one of the main selling points of this game is meant to be its humor. I mean, the game's humor is fine, but something just exploded, and I have no clue what the hell just happened. Yeah, but as I was saying, the humor in this game is fine, but it's not like the best I've ever seen in a video game. Honestly, I still feel like Undertale's humor is a lot better than this, but, you know, it has its funny moments, it has its charming moments. There we go, just shattering all your pottery. And you're just watching, by the way. Oh yeah, you also bark at me whenever I get close to you. You know, I'm just shattering all your pottery. You're not even doing a damn thing about it. You're just sitting in front of your, like, garage or whatever. You know, you're just watching me destroy your property. Your privately owned property. But I guess when your property is being destroyed by a giant hole moving across the ground, then it would perhaps be wise to just back off. But I'm gonna get your furnace. There we go. I'm just gonna knock all this stuff over. I mean, it's still a nice little, nice little demonstration of the game's physics. I'll at least say that. Although this is another one of these instances where I feel like the game's physics can be a bit wonky at times. Like you saw at the beginning of this section, where everything just, like, exploded outwards. Exploded outwards? Or basically exploded. My god, I just... excuse me? Wait, what was that? What was that thing that just appeared on the screen? Something glitched out. Okay, what is going on? Game, calm down, please. What we gotta do is that we have to, yeah, we have to get the furnace. The furnace is actually lit right now. So, we just eat it, and then there's fire that comes out of the hole. We use it to power this guy's hot air balloon. We're just gonna send him on a nice little adventure. We're just gonna send him on a nice little trip to the sky. There we go. It's gonna break free of its cords right here. And he's just gonna fly away. And then we do need to pick up the debris. Or not! Okay, that just, like, bounced away from me. Hang on a second. Hang on a moment. What just happened? The physics are doing so many weird frigging things right now. that donut just collapsed as well. There, pick up the scooter. I have to try and, like, grow myself a little bit. We're gonna be able to, like, pick up the mountain pieces as well, or, like, the gigantic rocks, not mountain pieces. I just don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but we're gonna eat everything. We're gonna eat absolutely everything, including their mobile home right here. That's clearly not a mobile home because it doesn't have wheels. Whatever, Donut County is meant to be like a trailer park, if I had to guess. So this is like a trailer park home right here. Whatever. Well, aren't there a lot of mobile homes in trailer parks? I don't know. You're all just going to die, okay? I am going to just absolutely wreak havoc on Donut County because that's what we have to do in order to progress through the game. There we go. Great delivery! I got some experience points. These experience points don't actually mean anything. It's showing your progress through the game. That's basically what it is, but we need to get experience points in order to get the quadcopter that BK was talking about. Mira has already destroyed the quadcopter, but we have to go and rank up in order to get the quadcopter because we're suddenly playing in the past. We have to pick up the quadcopter in the past to see what happens to it in the future, or something along the lines of that. I don't know, the game's freaking weird. Have a garbage day. I've been having a lot of those days as of late. 999 feet below Donut County, because I can't record shit correctly. Or OBS can't record shit correctly, I should be saying. Sometimes it's my fault too, because I screw up everything that I say. I just wanted to surprise Pup with a donut. Sniff. Now he's floating away. A lone pup. No, he's not. If you got swallowed first, how do you know Pup is in the balloon? This story is full of holes. Your brain is full of holes. And so is the entire town, thanks to you. Just doing my job. Wait, I mean, not true. I'm innocent. Wait, Pup is in a hot air balloon? I saw a hot air balloon float by my ranger station. You saw Pup? Which way was he heading? I don't know, I got distracted. I had just ordered a donut. Nice. I get hungry when I'm anxious. LOL. They're apparently saying LOL in real life, or like in the context of the game. You know, just having a conversation, you're just using LOL when you're not like texting. See, I don't really understand some of the dialogue sometimes, because why are they saying things like LOL and OMG? They're not like texting back and forth. They're apparently having a conversation where they're just saying OMG and LOL. I mean, it's bad enough when people do that in real life, but when video game characters do it, I don't know, it tends to drive me up the wall even more for some reason. Anxious about what? Believe it or not, snakes. Alright, so we're gonna be going on to the next level right here. So this is the ranger station. Helen is the one we have to pick up now. We're gonna hear her side of the story. It's 10:59 p.m. Gonna left click to deploy the hole. Right, so we got a bunch of snakes resting right here. We can wake them up and startle them. If we do try to, like, consume them with our hole. Just startle them and then they start slithering around all over the place. Then it becomes a little bit difficult to pick them up. Or maybe not. Sure, I mean if they just slither into the hole. So, the way we want to go about this is that we want to try and pick up the grass first. This is always going to happen when they, when we awake them. They're just gonna, like, bounce forward, and then they're gonna try and get away from you. They're gonna try and slither away. There we go. We can just eat them up. Also, like, this track in particular, you hear the music playing in the background. What is with this damn bass line? This bass line is, like, doing all sorts of things to my brain right now. It's so weird, because it's almost like a country-sounding tune, but it has, like, an EDM-like bass line, and it doesn't make sense. Whatever, we have some snakes that we need to consume here. We have some snakes that we need to just straight up murder. There we go. Can we? Okay, no, we can't consume that rock just yet. We have to go around consume the other snakes. There's another type of snake that we will get introduced to later on in the level. Okay, I kind of feel like that wasn't supposed to work, but sure, whatever. Just get in. Get in the hole, please. I would like to welcome you into my hole. There we go. You're just sleeping. He almost didn't wake up there. So just going around, consuming the grass, consuming the rocks. Can we finally eat this? Thank you very much. And this giant rock too. This is just the last one that we need. There we go. Consume that snake. Helen's gonna go around the other side right here. So we have snake danger. So we have some chickens right here. Will this feather do anything? Okay, no, the feather actually disappears. So what we want to do, I'm gonna go and pick up all the grass first and foremost. Yeah, that snake in the cage. We need to free that snake from the cage, though. Because what we gotta do is that we gotta get rid of the chickens. And the only way we can get rid of the chickens is by freeing this blue snake right here. There we go. So its tail is out. But then Helen is gonna get scared by it as well, and the snake danger is gonna go up. So what we gotta do, that we just kind of have to use the snake's tail to, like... Yeah, there we go. Gotta, like... you gotta spin it around until the sign breaks, and then the chicken's just gonna get scared and fly away. Snake danger will increase. Yeah, we can't actually consume the chicken right now, because we can only knock it around. There we go. Throw the chicken off the swing. Snake danger will increase again, to the maximum level. And then, wait, what do I do here again? Click the button to scare the chicken? Yeah. And then snake danger goes to, above maximum, apparently, and it causes the entire water tower to explode. A lot of the structures here in Donut County are quite fragile indeed. It freed all the snakes as well. We have to go and pick up the snakes. Oh god, there's weird physics anomalies occurring right now. What even was that? Like, my hole was, like, getting tossed around like a pinball. It was getting ricocheted off of everything. There we go. We're large enough to actually consume the water tower itself. Then we're gonna consume the rocks. It gets a lot more ridiculous later on, just so you know. It gets infinitely more ridiculous than this. I do not know what that was, but here, consume everything all at once. There we go. So now we've retrieved Helen. We're gonna get some more experience points for this. We always get the same amount of experience points for completing every single level. We always get 2,538. I'll probably just play the game until I get to, like, the halfway point right here. Like, once I get halfway to ranking up. To getting my quadcopter. There's also this thing here called the Trashopedia. This allows you to view all of the objects that you've picked up with your hole. You can view descriptions for pretty much every single object in the game, like the chicken for instance. It's one thing to own a chicken, but 2 chickens, that's 2 things. The bucket, a large mug for dirt lovers. Wooden fence, you're always on the wrong side of it. Chicken coop, the wire allows you to grab the egg and pet the chicken, and so on, and there's like... Yeah, there's entries for, like, every single object in the entire game. It would just take too long to go through entirely, so we're just gonna not pay attention to it for now. Have a garbage day once again. So now we're back to present day, after Donut County has been completely eradicated. LOL! Sounds like you should be thanking me for solving your snake problem. God, I'm also not a huge fan of how the text scrolls so slowly as well. Wait, so it was you who opened up the holes. You can speed it up, though. You can speed it up by left-clicking. What? No. I'm just saying, whoever did do it was totally doing you a solid. He's probably a really cool and nice guy. Did anyone else see Pup? Yep, I saw Pup. With my telescope. You mean my telescope? That's what I said. My telescope. Where did you see him? Well, me and Pepper were feuding again, so I moved my trailer to Mint River. He took a liking to this bird. Yep, a bird made for liking. I was admiring this bird, until I was hit with a hunger. So I ordered a donut by way of this Donut County app. Then the hole came. Alright, so now we're gonna get introduced to a new mechanic, actually. Pay attention to this water over here, because it will become important for something later. We also have this dog just jumping around trying to eat the fish, and doing an absolutely miserable job at it. No, I'm just gonna take that fish from you. I'm gonna take that fish from you. Oh my god, this... just like somersaulted over to this fish. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna consume the dog as well. He cannot bounce away from us. Here, you stupid dog. No, there we go. Very good indeed. Now we're gonna move on. Now we're gonna get introduced to this new mechanic. So, we can fill the hole with water. Now we can't actually consume anything when our hole is filled with water, because it will just float on the surface. I mean, that's still interesting how you can see that in action. I mean, again, nice little physics simulations right here. Although sometimes it tends to do these weird things. Yeah, like what the bucket is doing right now. Sometimes it tends to. My god, redundant commentary is absolutely redundant. Okay, I don't know where that rock went. It just kind of like sank to the bottom. Well, I guess that makes sense actually. Yeah. I mean, it's a rock after all. Although that doesn't explain why the cinder block floats on the water, so it's still weird. So we do have to drain these little puddles right here. So the way we can do that is by having this bird consume the water. You basically make him drink the water, and then you can start dropping things down the hole again. We have to completely empty it though, so we have to do this one last time. Then there's a fish that will pop out. Gonna eat the fish. Here we go. My hole will eat the fish. It's just one other fish that's just kind of, yeah, that's just kind of hopping around over there. We will be able to consume the bird himself later on, or herself. I assume this is the mother. Her babies are in the background. Oh, I'm coming for her babies too. No, nobody's safe. Nobody is safe here in Donut County anymore. I will destroy everyone with my hole. I will swallow the entire Earth whole with my hole. I mean, I could take the fish over right here, you know, just to be efficient, and then it drops in. There we go. I don't know. I could sort of see speedrunning potential in this game. Also, I don't know what that was. But in all seriousness, I do sort of see the speedrunning potential here. I mean, there's pretty much speedrunning potential in every single game. There's just a random tennis ball. We'll just go pick that up. This is honestly one of the more tedious levels, because you just have to go pick up all the water. And you can only do this like once at a time as well. You have to pick up some water, have the bird drink it, and then go back, pick up more water, have the bird drink it. So it's just, ooh, it's a little bit mundane, admittedly. There we go, just knock his damn trailer over. Just wait a minute. There's a bit more water. I need to get out of here. Also, the bird, or the fish, I mean. I'm coming for the bird in just a minute, but consume your trailer if I can. There we go. Fit that right in there. I completely forgot about the grass. And there goes the bird. Yeah, for some reason, it doesn't simulate physics on the bird, though. It just kind of falls in. Great delivery. You get some more experience from that. It's just the same amount of experience. Don't mind it too much, it's really not that important. Have a garbage day. Garbage day? Wow. So are you saying you're, like, in love with a bird? Yep. Is that legal? BK, it's not about the bird. It is about the bird. Mira, it is about the bird. You're hopeless, dude. Tent is hopping all of a sudden. Huh? Hopeless! We're all hopeless now! Coyote, I thought you moved away to the desert. I did. BK must be targeting folks who are down on their luck. Coyote, you're the original owner of the Donut County Donut Shop, right? Yep, but it went out of business when the raccoons moved into town. I sold the raccoons the shop and moved out to the desert. Oh no, I'm sorry, Coyote. Can't be helped. A coyote's life is like a sad country tune. An English country tune, perhaps? I made a modest living selling vegetables. Suppose it was my way of giving back to folks. Right, so we're now gonna get Coyote's side of the story, the campground. I think we're also gonna get introduced to, sort of a new mechanic, although it's kind of like an upgraded version of something we saw already. So, we can pick up the campfire. Yeah, Coyote is just watching us in the background. Yeah, he's literally just called Coyote. All the other townsfolk in Donut County have somewhat creative names, but no, this guy is, it's so literal that it's just not even funny. No, they went with the most literal name for this character right here. And actually, he's not the only character in this game with an extremely literal name. Whatever, I'm gonna knock over his cord. Oh god, is that, okay, I thought that box was like stuck to the thing here for a moment. I don't know what you call this, the stand? Yeah, the corn stand. I'm just knocking it over. Oh god, the wheel is stuck. Wait. Get the campfire. There we go. So, this is essentially going to be an upgraded version. Okay, yeah, there's also popcorn that flies out. Yeah, I forgot because we already consumed the corn. Yeah, the kernels are going to pop. We gotta eat the crows as well. They're just going to steal the popcorn. There we go. We can't let that happen. Get the stand in. Oh my god, the wheels. Come on. Come on. Okay. I don't think that's how physics works in real life, but alright. Here, we gotta eat some more popcorn. That is not how stands would work in real life. Oh my god, it's still having a difficult time going down. There, very nice. Now we just go and consume his tent. Actually, maybe we don't get introduced to this just yet. Do we? Can't we do like a left click thing? Okay, I guess this is just in a later level. There's a later level in the game where we can actually launch fire out of the hole. I'll at least try to play the game up to that point, because I would really like to show off that mechanic. Yeah, and then, I think we can consume the billboard. Okay, maybe not yet. Oh, never mind, we don't consume the billboard. Yeah, not every single object you can actually, like, consume. Not every single one. You can try hovering over it, but nothing happens. I guess because the billboard is just buried all the way into the ground, all the way to the very bottom, so that's why it doesn't fall in. Perhaps. Who knows? Garbage day is Monday and Thursday. Raccoon Company haul me into a dumpster. Right, so that's Coyote's side of the story. Anyway, that's my sad story. BK, don't you have something to say to Coyote? Yeah. Vegetables stink. Yeah. LOL. I mean, like an apology. I'm sorry you think vegetables taste good? Sigh. Maybe they do stink. I suppose my sweet tooth was feeling lonesome, and that's why I ordered a donut from y'all. See, Mira? Why should I apologize for delivering this pathetic vegetable-eating coyote a donut? You wrecked his business. Twice. And stop saying you deliver donuts. What exactly do you think donuts are? Who can say? Exactly, who can say? Roma gets it. What is a donut without a hole? Wow, very good question. We should really stop to ponder this for as long as possible. A donut without a hole is still a donut. Yeah, like jelly donuts? Long johns? Fritters? Donut holes. Wait, donut holes don't have holes? They don't have holes, they are the hole. Wow, that's pretty deep. Don't change the subject, BK. Nikki, Roma, you two just moved to Hopper Springs, right? Yes, we moved out for a retirement. To watch the bunnies. Bunnies at heart, Nikki and I. Married 40 years. Did you order a donut too? Roma got a new phone, so we ordered donuts to celebrate. Right, so we have Nikki's side of the story. Well, Nikki and Roma, because we're gonna kill both of them. Well, maybe not kill both of them necessarily, but we'll transport them to a faraway place from which they'll never be able to escape. So we're gonna left-click to deploy the hole. To be honest, I kinda hate this level, mostly because of these stupid bunnies right here. So, you gotta start by picking up the carrots right here. And we're also gonna, like, consume the... Yeah, we're gonna consume the walkway as well. Gonna consume the walkway so we can get as large as we possibly can. There is something that we need to do with that giant carrot over there, because I think at one point we need to lure the bunny with that carrot so we can get it. Because you can see it's in its pen right now. It's just hopping about. It can't escape, but there's a little like dirt ramp right here that it can jump up. So just wait a minute. Just wait a moment. We're also gonna just get the shovel and the cactus in the meantime. Gotta just go around consuming everything in sight, as you do when you are a hole. So I think we can actually, yeah, we can get the carrot. It actually gets stuck in the hole. So what we want to do is that we want to bring him over here. Oh god, that is some extreme hopping right there. Almost looked like he was gonna jump over the fence. Yeah, you bring him over this way, right? So he's gonna jump please. My god, there we go. He takes a piece of the carrot off. And now I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do I supposed to... Yeah, I'm supposed to bring you down here. That's right. And then consume you. And then you. And then a really lovely magical thing is going to happen. Yep, they just reproduce a lot. You know, as rabbits tend to do. I don't know why that part of the fence just fell over. I didn't do anything to it. Yeah, but they're just gonna reproduce a lot now. There we go. Just throw a boulder in there and crush them all to death. Oh yeah, by the way, you get the dirt ramp as well. You can actually pick it up. Everything is basically a physical object in this game. Even things that you don't think would be physical objects. So, eat the pen. This small rock, actually. Hang on a second. I still don't think we're big enough for the giant rock. Just yet. There we go. Throw all the bunnies in there. And then they're gonna reproduce even more. The hole's gonna become even larger. That's basically all it does. It just makes the hole even larger. Because now there's even more objects trapped inside of it. So then we're gonna bring you over. Yeah, I gotta consume those bunnies. And then it gets even larger. And then eventually it'll become so large, we can just consume the entire frigging house. Actually, I don't think there's anything we can do with the palm tree. Oh yeah, by the way, we just start shooting out rabbits as well. Holy crap! Okay, well, I don't remember that. Yeah, I forgot that their house just basically collapses. They reproduce so quickly, it causes, like, an extreme earthquake, and then, yeah, they might actually be dead. Okay, well, we're just gonna pick up the remains. You know, we just have to clean this up. We can't leave any evidence behind. We can't leave any evidence. We gotta destroy all of it. There we go. The evidence has been destroyed. Great delivery. And just get more experience. This is not important. This really isn't. Unfortunately, you can't skip this, though. You can't skip the experience bar going up, which I kinda hate. I really wish that was skippable, because it takes way too damn long to animate, in my opinion. It's really cute that you two are so in love. Night and day belong to love. Heh, it's true. This is extremely gross. You're gross. No, I'm not gross. You love trash. You love trash too. Everyone here loves trash. Why else would you all make so much of it? Are everyone's homes just trash to you? Yes. Don't say that about my trailer. Yeah. Don't mess with Pepper. Yeah. What happened to your trailer, Pepper? Well, after me and Salt split, I went to Joshua Tree Park for some peace and quiet. I brought my laptop also, to watch bird videos. What even is this accent that I'm putting on, by the way? Okay, this is where we get introduced to the mechanic, actually. I remember this. I remember this. Okay, so, yeah, this crow right here is just gonna kick some, kick some coals at us. Normally, this doesn't have an effect on the hole itself, but just hold on. Just hold the phone. Hold the cranberry salsa. I don't know why I said that. That's actually something I said in my Wander Song video that I cut out from the actual video I uploaded. Just a fun little fact, because I don't include every single thing that I say in my videos in the actual videos that I upload. We can't, yeah, we can't consume the trees right now. This cactus we probably could, though. Okay, never mind. We actually can't. Okay, fine. Consume these little rocks right here. There we go. It's little slabs. That's what they are. They're slabs. There, so the cactus is gone. So I think... Oh, wait, there's actually another one over here. So now what we can do, get the campfire, and then we throw the coal in, and this will happen. Yeah, there's just flames that shoot out of it. And what we can do, that we can use this to set their trailer on fire, which is... I don't think what you're actually supposed to do, but it's something you can do. I don't think this is actually required, but you do get an achievement for it. You can also ignite the trees on fire. I don't know if this has a use either. Well, actually it does, because all of the fruit fall off. And last but not least, we can just set the table on fire right here. There we go. Just incinerate your new laptop right there. Yeah, we have to incinerate the rest of the trees. There we go. I think that's about everything we gotta do. This doesn't actually do anything to the crow itself, does it? Wait, let me just see here. Okay, no. It doesn't affect the crow at all. So, we're just gonna pick up the stuff on the tree here. There we go. Or I guess the plants on the tree. I don't think it's actually fruit. Hang on, we're gonna pick up the trailer in just a minute. I don't think... No. We're just leaving the... we're just leaving the trees to burn. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ignite their truck on fire. And that's the important thing that we gotta do here. First and foremost, first order of business, just get rid of the rest of the rocks as well so we can become extra large. Yeah, we actually cannot do anything to this crow, so wait a minute. We're gonna pick all this stuff up, pick up all the stuff on the side. There's still a few slabs that we missed. And I think after that, just get the trailer and that's it. Or is it? Okay, wait, no. There's still more rocks. More rocks in the background. Wait, is that absolutely... Okay, now we can pick up the rocks. Or no, sorry, the tree is. And the barbecue. But you notice how they just sort of pop into the hole? Like, they're not affected by physics at all. I don't understand why they do that. I guess maybe because you can't properly simulate physics on them. Because they seem to be buried so far into the ground. I'm not entirely sure how long I've been playing for, but I mean, we're getting kind of close to that quadcopter. We're actually already at the halfway point, but... Hang on a minute. Let's just see how the rest of the story unfolds here. Or just some other parts of the story, not the entirety of it. Question here. You didn't save the Joshua trees because you were too busy looking at bird videos? Well, they're hundreds of years old. So old. But you and your brother have issues, dude. Admit it. No, I wasn't looking at bird stuff that time, okay? Then what were you doing, Pepper? I was writing an email. To a bird? No, you trash sniffer. To my brother, Salt. Excuse me? I was writing an apology. I shouldn't have smashed your lava lamp. And I shouldn't have ate the lava. It was wrong of me. Pap, it's alright, dude. The lava is the best part. Heck. LOL, so I've reunited feuding brothers, solved the civil servant's snake problems, given a child the gift of flight. I'm a hero. Hey you, hair guy. What? What do you do? I sell explosives. Whoa, sweet. I mean, that sounds unsafe, dude. Concerned citizens would probably want your fireworks stand blown up. For safety. Oh no, I run my business completely above board. I have the most permits in Donut County. Playing with fireworks is safer than driving a car. I don't fully agree with that statement. Okay, beach lot C. Alright, yeah, we are gonna left click to deploy hole. I mean, most of these levels can be beaten in just like maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So I wanna know, should I actually just play this through to the end? No, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I don't know, this could even be the last level that I play. Maybe I will end it here. See, this is also kind of the problem, because it's also sort of difficult figuring out when exactly I should stop, because I'm always concerned that this might not actually be a good stopping point. Oh yeah, by the way, you have to go under his, under his shop to actually ignite that flame. Or ignite the fuse on the firework, I mean. But just wait a moment, we're gonna pick all this stuff up. Yes, the hole doesn't actually get filled with water this time, because the puddles are too small. Get this cactus. What we're gonna do is that we are going to ignite this, and then we're gonna drop it down in the hole, and then hopefully it should... Yeah, it should... Yeah, we have to fire automatically. It'll ignite, and then it'll fire automatically, and we have to consume the seagulls. Okay, so that's the first step. That's the first step. But now there's this guy right here, just having a picnic on the side of a cliff for some reason, because he likes to tango with danger. So we've got to knock him off the cliff. We can't do anything to the car yet, can we? Well, we can sort of move it around. I see, we can have the tires fall in. Wait, can I somehow break physics so hard that it just like throws the car upwards and it breaks the part of the cliff? It breaks like the overhang section. Wait, let's just see if I can do this. You have to like flick it. Oh god, okay, yeah. I'm definitely doing something to it. That doesn't seem to be working. So here's how you actually do this. Here's how you do this properly. You get underneath this shadow, you just launch the firework up to him. I think you have to launch it 3 times at him in order for it to break. So we're gonna ignite this fuse. Do it another time. This will also cause the hole to ignite automatically. There we go. Now just one last time. There's also pieces of debris that are going to, yeah, rain down from the sky. Also, I feel really bad because that landed on his windshield. That is definitely something you do not want to see happen to your vehicle. Your automobile, as it were. There we go. We're just gonna drop him down. And, oh my god, he just landed right on his head. Yeah, he's unconscious now. I'm pretty sure I think it's fair to say we killed him. And now we're gonna burn his body alive. There we go. Cremate him. Oh my god. Yeah, more popcorn. More popcorn. I actually don't know when we got corn. I don't actually remember when exactly we consumed the corn. Garrett, get the truck. Get the truck. And then I think we can just consume his firework stand, and that's about it. I mean, we can also ignite the firework as well, but that's not gonna go anywhere. Yeah. Oh wait, actually no, I think we do need to do something with the firework. Yeah, we do, because we have to trigger this cutscene. And that cutscene has pretty much no significance whatsoever, but it looks cool, and that's all that matters. Great delivery. Yeah, we are actually getting pretty close to the quadcopter, so, you know what, change of plans. I'll play up to the quadcopter, but then after that I'll probably be done. Perhaps, maybe. Oh god, I really don't know when to stop. Like, I really don't know when I should stop. Boom! I was just cleaning up the neighborhood. Who else has a gripe with me? I do. Well, my gripe is actually with Myra. Ooh! Now you're in for it, Myra. Coco? Well, Myra knows the details, but I figure everyone should hear. Even the bird weirdos? Yes, tell them. I knew the raccoons were making the holes. I knew the whole time. Everyone gasps! Right, the other level right here, we're in Gecko Park, and we have to pick up Coco. How many snakes would it take to defeat you? Big snakes? Venomous? Normal size. But you gotta fight in a tiny room. I just threw a duck at her. Okay. Probably 1,000 snakes. LOL. Okay, expect a shipment soon. You haven't looked into the disappearances yet, have you? Mira is taking a long time to respond. No? Salt hasn't answered his phone in days. Did you talk to Possum? He said he has info. Yeah, that's the other character I was talking about with a literal name. Possum told me that the Earth is hollow and flat at the same time, somehow. Yeah, Possum is literally a possum, by the way. Myra, you know ever since those raccoons moved in, folks have been disappearing, and you work at their donut shop. Taking a while to respond. I don't know, the raccoons treat me really well. And BK is my friend. I ordered a donut. Why? I want to see how they taste. I gotta go. I'll talk to you soon. Yes, the plot twist is that Myra knew all along this was happening. So here's something that is kind of interesting. Well, I mean, there is that. Okay, fine. He just decided to drop into my hole. I didn't think that was actually gonna work. Yeah, you have, like, geckos. Either geckos or chameleons. Yeah, so they have camouflage. They're invisible until you approach them. You can still see their outline. Just kind of skitter around out of fear that you're gonna eat them alive. and then you do eat them alive. Yeah, you have to, it's definitely useful to just start with the small ones first. Start with the small geckos, then just consume them as you go. You know what, I think this will actually be the last level that I play, because I really do not want to spoil absolutely everything, so I think you guys get the gist of how the game works anyway. You're basically dropping stuff into holes, kind of like a Katamari style game. Eat stuff to grow bigger, and then you can consume larger things. It's definitely in the same vein as those types of games. And actually, Katamari Damacy was released on PC recently, so maybe I should do a video on it at some point. Yeah, because I forgot, Katamari is actually available on PC now, so, planned video coming sometime soon. I have no clue when. I mean, it is me, so it could be like 5 years before it actually happens. Who knows? Also, that sprinkler was going right in Coco's face. You got the radio. We're gonna shut the radio up here in just a moment. We can, yeah, consume the sprinkler first and foremost. Get the gecko. Thank you very much. There we go. Eat the grass, eat her books, and her coffee. Except coffee is not a thing you can eat, but that's not what I was trying to imply, though. Here, come here, little bugger. I was gonna say something a lot worse than that, but I'd like to keep things PG-13 here, at the very least. I like to keep things PG-13, says the guy who enjoys using every other swear except the F-bomb. Grass in the background, she's just, like, hanging her mitts out over here. There we go. Shut that radio up. Eat the flamingo, and the boxes. And we're gonna cause all sorts of physics anomalies right here. Yeah, especially with these tires, it's like the weirdest. And these wooden planks as well. Like, I mean, look at this. Okay, well, it's not doing anything now because we're not large enough. Oh god, wait, what do we... Okay, well, we can already... I actually didn't know that the folding chair folds. I didn't know that the folding chair itself actually folded. I saw that. I didn't think it actually did that. I thought it was just like a static object. Can I drop the tree in? Yeah, I can drop that tree in, and they seem to be affected by physics just fine. Makes me wonder why the other trees are not affected in the same way. There we go. Just consume all the planks, all the tires. Just... Are you serious? Can I actually not grab this plank? Oh, wait. Come here. Come here. Just inch it forward a little bit. There we go. No, I feel like the side of the hole kind of like moved it in. And then we just consume her house, and that's it. That is the entire level right then and there. Great delivery. There's also some donuts that are, like, dropping in as well. There we go. Got all of the experience. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother reading the Trashopedia. Have a garbage day, once again. Everyone seems to be having a garbage day today. I'm so sorry, Coco. It was my fault you got put in the hole. I should never have taken the job with the raccoons. What the? I thought we were friends, dude. I thought we were too. But then you ruined my town. I don't get it. I tried to help you when you asked me to. I bought the catapult upgrade for you, even though it's a waste of points. You told me that with the catapult, you could launch everyone back out of the hole. Yet here we are, in the hole. Chickens are not a waste of points. Kiss Dollop on the head. You offended her. Buck? No. Kiss her! Buck! No! It's the least you can do after stealing all of our eggs. I didn't steal the eggs. They fell through the ground. Like they do in every good video game. Buck! Just tell your story, Jellybean. Times were tough on the farm. I had to sell my prize rooster to make ends meet. Dollop was very upset. Okay, you know what? This will be the last level. This will be the very last level, because I need to stop this at some point. I really don't want to play through this thing in its entirety. I really don't. I'll use this opportunity to, at the very least, show the catapult mechanic, though. I'm not sure if this is the very last mechanic we get introduced to. I don't believe it is. That was also a lava lamp I just consumed. This will be the final level that we show off. And it's not the end of the game once we get our quadcopter either. There's a bit more to the game after that. Okay, this chicken's not going in. Wait a minute. Wait un second. Okay, that's still not working. Are you freaking kidding me? Okay, well, here goes the scooter. Here goes the other raccoon. I don't think this is BK, though. Okay, well, screw the scooter, then. It's causing damage to your scooter. Unnecessary damage. There we go. Now I got the chicken. And now I think... Do we have the catapult right now? Well, here's BK right here. Why did you deliver a donut to Coco? He ordered one? Lol, what's the problem? BK, this is too much. Typo. You have to buy the catapult upgrade right now and fix things. But I gotta save up for my quadcopter. Do it, you promised. Fine. I'll fix everything, but you owe me. Bye. Alright, so we're gonna load the store. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit meta here for just a moment. Well, actually, I don't know if meta is the correct word right here, but so we have $110. we always have $110 when we get to, this scene right here. Gotta buy the catapult. Will you buy the catapult? You'll have $11 after purchasing it. Yes, indeed. It would be kinda cool if this was an actual feature in the game. Like, this was one of the main mechanics of the game, where you had to buy upgrades with actual money. But no, this is like the only time you ever see this particular screen. Unavailable, you must be level 10 to purchase the Raccoon Lagoon ticket. You have to be level 10 to purchase the quadcopter. Yeah, you can also buy the energy drinks if you want. That actually doesn't do anything as far as I know. But if you want to waste even more money, if you just want to waste all your hard-earned money on crap that you do not need. Right, so left-click to catapult. There you go. You launch the object out of the catapult. That's basically how it works. So I think what we gotta do, pull this lever. This hole has like a gravitational well effect on it. Or kind of functions like a gravitational well, you see? The lever gets pulled in towards it, but it doesn't actually fall in. I do not remember what I'm supposed to do here, actually. What am I supposed to do with this crate? Oh, right, I'm supposed to, or the cage, I mean. I'm supposed to break it open. That's right. There. Now we consume the actual chicken, because we were just launching the cage itself. Alright, this is gonna become useful for this section right here, though. Launch the chicken up there. I think we use that to ring the bell, do we? Okay, maybe we don't. Wait, we have multiple objects that we can catapult out of here. Okay, well, first of all, get rid of the damn crate. Okay, well, fine, the crate just shattered to a million pieces. Or did it? Oh no, we actually have multiple crates. Okay, that's a watermelon. Those are some strawberries. I never actually noticed that before. Well, whatever, the crates are not really that useful anyway. What am I supposed to do here? I actually don't remember at all. Okay, no, I think I remember. We have to pull this open. Oh, right, we have to shoot the chicken upwards and then open it. There, so it can get back into the barn. Yeah, there we go. Okay, wait, no, it's gonna jump back out. Oh my god, just gave it, like, brain trauma there. Now we have to pick up these eggs. Okay, never mind, that one just shattered. There, pick up the grass first. It's telling us to just grab one egg right now. So we grab that egg. Okay, and then, do we fling it back at him? I think we do. Oh god, wait, what did I do? Oh my goodness gracious, wait, get all the egg. Okay, they're all shattering, for goodness sakes. There, grab them. Grab as many of them as you can. I actually don't know what I did. I pulled the lever. I think that's what makes all of the eggs, like, shoot out of the pipe there, though. I think I did something right. God, I already don't remember how to play this. Or at least I don't remember how some of these later mechanics work. I mean, in all fairness, it has been about a month since I last played Donut County. The last time I attempted to record this, before I just got upset and went and recorded Wander Song instead. There we go. Now we just have to consume everything else on the barn, including this giant statue of a chicken. Get the fence. Get the other barn over there, the tinier one. Then we just gotta consume you, which can be a little bit finicky at times, because you have some especially wonky physics on you. Great delivery. This guy almost looks like he's T-posing in midair. Right, so how exactly does the story continue now? You weren't even trying to help, BK. I was trying. It's hard to use the catapult. I think the hole is only really good for destroying things. Must be designed that way. Design? Don't look at me, I didn't design it. But you used it. Well, what else could I use? IDK, you could have used real donuts. Could a real donut have saved poor Bearclaw from certain doom? Save me? You humiliated me. You were getting hunted by bees. I'm a hero. You ordered a donut to the middle of the forest? Yep. I guess it's suspicious that you'd offer to deliver donuts all the way out to the middle of the forest. Hunted by bees? Look. It's a tough job. Sometimes you get hunted by bees. Especially if you're a beekeeper. Right. So, there's this level right here, with Bearclaw. Okay, fine. Honey Nut National Forest. Alright, well, as much as I would like to play this level, guys, I think I am actually going to stop here. Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna stop for now, because I really do not want to play through the entirety of the game. I didn't say that I would. I said I would probably only play through about half of it. I think I ended up playing either half of it or maybe a bit more, because I think when you get halfway to upgrading to level 10, that's not actually, like, the halfway point of the game. There's still quite a bit beyond this, but like I said, I don't want to play through this game in its entirety. I just wanted to introduce you guys to the basic mechanics and then pretty much just leave it there. Because I don't want one-part full playthroughs to become, like, a mainstay on the channel, because, like I said, I don't really have the time or the patience for them anyway. I pretty much decided after doing the Deltarune video that I was never going to do one-part full playthroughs ever again, because I did mention in the Thomas Was Alone video that I do like making these long-form sort of videos, but as much as I enjoy making these long-form videos, I do actually want to try and put some sort of effort into making my videos just a little bit shorter, because I don't want every single video of mine to be over an hour in length, because I don't expect people to watch through all of my videos in their entirety anyway, considering how long some of them tend to be, but I really do think that people might not actually be willing to watch incredibly long videos like that. I want to try going back to what I used to do around 2017. Explain the core gameplay and mechanics, maybe include a few mechanics that you get introduced to later on, but then be done with it after that. Because there have been times in the past where I didn't know when to stop, and I ended up getting carried away and playing through almost the entire game. And as you clearly saw in this video today, that was pretty much happening the whole time. I couldn't decide when exactly I wanted to stop, but I just need to stop now. I don't want to continue any further because I felt like I've explained the core gameplay and mechanics to you already. I mean, Donut County is a fairly simple game, and it's not even that difficult either. So that's it. That's pretty much all you need to know. If you want to know how the remainder of Donut County's story unfolds, go purchase the game, play it for yourself. There's a bunch of links in the description if you want to purchase the game on either console or PC. I think there's a mobile version as well. And I guess before I leave, because I almost forgot to do this, I might as well go over what I personally think of Donut County. I like this game, for the most part. Not the biggest fan of the humor, personally. I don't know, I'm not really on board with all of the characters speaking in, like texting terms when they're having an actual conversation. I can't help but feel like that was just shoehorned in. And another problem that I have with this game is something that I did explain in the Wander Song video, actually. I sort of alluded to it. I feel like Donut County is way too easy. It seems like most of the levels just have you going around and dropping objects into a hole that grows larger. I mean, I definitely like the mechanic that it revolves around because it reminds me of, like, Katamari. Katamari's a great game. I would argue that it's actually better than this, though. I think Donut County was primarily meant to be a puzzle game, but my goodness, it is one of the easiest puzzle games I've ever played, and to be honest, it's kind of disappointing. I mean, I did mention that the game does get a bit more difficult in the later levels, but even then, it's still not overwhelmingly difficult. It's not even that big of a difficulty increase. I'm guessing that Donut County is meant to be more story-driven than anything else, but to be honest, I'm not really even a big fan of the story. I mean, the game has its humorous moments, and some of the character designs are sort of unique. There's not really anything in this game, like nothing I've come across that makes me even care remotely for the story. I mean, story elements are something that I don't care too much about in video games in general, but for this one in particular, I don't feel like I've been given a reason to care. But as I mentioned before, there are a few things that I do like about this game. I really like the art style, and I also like the neat twist on the Katamari formula where instead of, you know, rolling a ball around and collecting objects in order to become larger, you're a hole moving across the ground, and you have to drop objects into it in order to become larger. So the game's central mechanic, while it does seem to be based mostly on Katamari, it's got enough originality to it that I would still consider it unique in its own right. At the end of the day, though, I still enjoyed Donut County, and I played through the entirety of the game off-screen, and I enjoyed most of its moments. I did feel like some of the puzzles were a bit tedious, to the point that it was almost mind-numbing, but to tell you the truth, I probably would not go back and play Donut County again, because that's another issue I feel this game has. I feel like this game has almost no replay value whatsoever. I feel like after you've beaten the game at least once, it feels like there's no reason to go back and play it a second time, because there's not really anything that becomes unlocked when you beat the game the first time around. You do get a level select option, so you can play all of the levels in any order that you prefer, and you can also view the entirety of the Trashopedia, and you can still choose to begin a new game after that, but when you do begin a new game, it's just the same game again. You're just playing the exact same game again with no changes whatsoever. It doesn't really give you a reason to come back and play it again, unless you just just really enjoyed the game's story and you want to experience it all over again, which is fine, if that's what you personally prefer, but to me personally, I just don't feel like I would ever return to this game. I don't feel like I would ever come back to it after that. I would probably just leave it alone for the remainder of time. That would pretty much be it. Like, after I beat the game the first time, I was like, okay, well, that's the entirety of the game. Nothing new seemed to have opened up to me, so, I think it's fair to say that I'm pretty much done with this game permanently. I just feel like there's no reason to ever come back to this. I feel like it's one of those things that you experience once, and then you probably wouldn't have the impulse to experience it again afterwards. There's not really anything in Donut County that holds your attention for too long. I mean, the levels are so short anyway, so I think that especially holds true for a game like Donut County. The point I'm trying to make is that Donut County is amusing to play the first time around, but then when you play it a second time after beating the game, it just doesn't feel as fun to play, I find, because I've already seen everything that the game has to offer. Nothing new opens up, aside from a level select option and a page where I can go view all of the objects that I've collected, but that's about it, honestly. There's not really anything else to see beyond that. So Donut County is still an interesting little curiosity of a game. It has a neat concept that I really do like, but I still feel like there are much better puzzle games out there. This is definitely not the best release from Annapurna. It's not a bad game, far from it, but it just doesn't seem like something I would want to play over and over again, because I feel like it doesn't give you any incentive to come back to it after you've already beaten it once. So I'll reiterate, you can still purchase Donut County on any platform that you want if you still want to try it out for yourself, but just be warned that this probably won't be something that you'll be revisiting over and over again. Like, you'd probably enjoy playing this once, but then after that you'd probably just get bored of it and move on to something else. If you're me anyway, if you thought that this game was like Game of the Year contender for 2018, then I mean that's perfectly fine as well. You have the right to that opinion, but this is probably something I'm never gonna play again. I already beat it once. I think that's about all of the enjoyment I'm gonna get out of it. I'll at least try my best to go and grab the other achievements though. I only have about half the achievements in the game so far, but after that, I'll probably be done with it for good, and it'll become just another game in my Steam library that never gets touched ever again, just like 3/4 of my Steam library. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here for now. Thank you guys for watching as always. I'll see you in the next video I make. Later!